Welcome there, fellow YouTubers and military personnel. I want to show you exactly how to max your PT test. For beginners, we already know that each event, like for instance push-ups, sit-ups, you get 2 minutes. You're supposed to do as many push-ups you can in 2 minutes, and how many sit-ups you can do in 2 minutes. And you already know about the run time. So if I'm in the ages, I'm 20, so ages from 18 to 21 is different on score points than the higher age groups. So I'm only pretty much covering from 18 to 21, but even if the higher age groups want to follow this, they'll still max regardless because you're doing 71 push-ups in 2 minutes, 78 sit-ups in 2 minutes, and your run time will be below 13 minutes. So in order to get started, do a diagnostic PT test every other day. So for instance, Monday, your diagnostic PT test. Tuesday is your break day, or recovery day. If you need a little longer since you're still sore, then go ahead and take Wednesday off. But then Wednesday will be your training day. Thursday will be your off day, will probably be your training day. Saturday off day, and Sunday your training day. Or else when you go to the church, it doesn't matter. But how I max my, I have maxed my run time, my push-ups and my sit-ups. I never ever did them all at once, but I'll always get a 2 maxing out of 3. So I've always been like a 2 out of 3 maxing, and my score will be pretty high, but it's never really been 300. But here's how you can start off maxing your push-ups. Now, whatever push-up that you do is more comfortable to you and you do more to it, if you have proper form with it, like for instance, this is a regular military push-up, 12 inches apart, but if you find yourself doing more push-ups with a widened stance, in its proper form, see how my arms are parallel, and you come straight all the way up, you find yourself doing about 70 of them or so, or 60 or whatever. If it's more than a regular military push-up, then go ahead and do that, but wait one. Okay, so the first step of doing more push-ups you ever did before, and I'm going to get to how I actually came up with this by myself, is whenever you're doing push-ups, we know that you're lifting your body weight. I call this explosive push-up. You're doing more than your body weight. It's kind of tricking your arm muscles and recovery time to like how strong you should get because of the whatever training you did. So I call this explosive push-up. For instance, whenever you're on a weight scale and it says maybe 130 or 170 and you jump on it and it just jumps up to 300, well, it's not lying because you was weighing 300 at the time because you let the gravity push yourself down to the ground, and that's why the scale jumped up to 300 or wherever it jumped up to. So I apply that knowledge to a push-up. When you're doing a regular push-up, it's only going off of how much your body weight is. But when you push yourself off the ground and then your hands slam to the ground and you're trying to push that weight instead of letting your body hit the ground, I call it explosive push-up, and you're pushing more than you would normally do on a regular push-up, which makes you stronger, and then I guarantee you the day after the next, you'll be able to do more push-ups whenever you're doing regular push-ups than you ever did before. So, explosive push-up, when you do explosive push-up, I'll give you an example. This is explosive push-up, I call it. You go down and just jump all the way in the air. These are a lot harder, or you do clap hands push-ups. These are a lot harder than regular push-ups. So whenever you're doing regular push-ups, you're just really much knocking them out. You see what I mean? I still have a lot of energy, and I noticed that I become a lot stronger when I do it. So you do clap push-ups or explosive push-ups is what I call it. And then do as many as you set your mind to when you're doing an explosive push-up or a clap push-up. Make sure you're thinking in your mind that you're doing a regular push-up, and let's say at 60 was normally what you would ever do. Have it in your mind that you can only do 60 clap push-ups or explosive push-ups. So when you're doing regular push-ups, you're of course getting a lot more, and you would ever think to believe that how many more push-ups you can do in a whole week of just taking the training that I just told you now. All right, that's for push-ups. Never fail, guaranteed. It doesn't matter your weight group or whatever. For sit-ups, I'm going to show you something and tell you something. Now, I know you hear a whole lot that whenever you're doing sit-ups, just let your body fall to the ground.
let gravity do the work so you can save energy. Well, that's wrong. You're not worried about your energy, you're worrying about the time that you have. Well, that's pretty much because that's all you have is time. So, whenever, if you like are very tired, then yeah, let gravity pull you back. But otherwise, I know you don't want to use your thigh or whatever to pull yourself up to save it for your run time. Don't worry about that. You focus on maxing each event, and that's the problem. Some people worry about the next event and sort of not fail, but like get the score they didn't want it to in the previous event. So don't let the gravity fall you back. It's the time it takes for me to fall back and come up is probably a second. The time it takes for me to intentionally go down and come back up is a lot faster. It's not time consuming as it is to let myself fall back. So I'm gonna give you an example. When I'm doing PT test, and if they tell you to let yourself fall back, you're like pretty much like this. But if you force yourself to go all the way down and back like that, you just knocked out half the time it takes for your body to fall back. That'll give you an extra amount of time to do as many sit-ups as you can. That's a good tip for your sit-ups. And if you want to actually do more sit-ups than you ever did before, what I would do is go to the gym or get anything that's heavy, 2-liter soda bottle or whatever like that. Not too heavy, so where it's jacking up your spinal cord or your back. Just put it behind your head, not right here necessarily. If it's too hard for you to put any kind of weight behind your head, just put it on your chest or your stomach. But if you're serious about maximum, just put it behind your head and go down and go all the way up, and do as many of those as you can as if it was normal. So whenever you do a normal one, versus I have a 45-pound weight behind my head, and I just go down and I'm kind of like this slow with it. But I know that whenever I have it, when it's on the ground, I'm just pretty much just knocking it out like very fast. You're tricking. The whole purpose of this is just to trick your body. So that'll be it for sit-ups, and for the run time, it's going to be kind of pretty tricky. For instance, some people do not like arm mics, but I guarantee you that is the thing that made me max. That's the one thing that made me got a 1209 one time at AIT when I was serious about maxing my run time. Arm mics were, pretty much burns all this right there. You feel heavier, but you're developing every single muscle in your body, and that's what I normally do. Here's what I would do. I would do maybe 50 arm mics to start off. You can do an arm mic by placing your hands behind your head and have your knee go all the way down to the ground. And you can switch it and do another leg. But what I would do is I would actually walk around and do it, just so it to feel like more realistic. You know, when you do your PT test, you can't act like you're on a treadmill just running in one spot. It's a lot different. Because when you actually go outside and start running, it's going to be a lot more different. So just start getting the habit of moving around everywhere, and that will definitely get you there. And then after the arm mics, go ahead and go from 1 mile to 2 mile run. It just depends. If you're doing any cardio or working on your legs, if you're trying to improve your runs, just make sure that you're not overdoing it. Like for instance, you either run a 5 mile or you just run a 2 mile and add some stuff to it. But you know, if you really want to max your run time or get faster, the best bet I tell you is to run by yourself more than 2 miles. Like maybe run a 3 mile or 4 mile, so whenever you run a 2 mile, you'll be used to it. So just make sure that you're eating the right foods that fuel the specific muscles in your body, which means you need all your vitamins, you need all your carbs, your minerals, your fibers, your proteins. Make sure that you're healthy to go through all these actual training exercises I just gave you. But until then, I know you will max. It doesn't matter if you're big or small, because pretty much every single event I did in my career so far was, I've been buff before, and yes, I know how hard it is to run, or I've been fat before and I kind of slowed down, I had no energy, and then right now I'm just like your standard issue soldier, just ready for anything. So if you have any questions any comments or concerns, whatever, just go ahead and post it or message me. If you like the video, thumbs up or thumbs down. You gotta be one of the two. And I know you'll get there. I have faith in you. I've trained a few people so far, and they maxed out the max specific events that they wanted to max. So till then, out. If there's a video you want me to make, just let me know.